Welcome back, everybody. I'm PCOUTCAST, and this is more of ELEX. So, I think we've... Oh. Where exactly is this guy? Where's he chilling? Hey, bro. Can I steal your stuff? Oh, he's like... Is that him right outside? Is that it? One thing. Oh, a fine dining knife. Okay. Of course, mugs. Gotta get all the mugs. Oh, that's fine. Don't think I can get into that. Nope. Oh yeah, there's this, but he's... I mean, he's like right there. Maybe at night? These people sleep? No idea. Okay. We're back to the gate, and I don't think... Is there anything down here? No, this is just the end of their... river or whatever. This, I'm not sure if I... Oh, that's empty.
Are you looking for something specific? Not now.
Not ever. And I think that's just about it for this level. Worker, random worker. Anything back here? Oh, cave bird. Cave bird. Okay, let's sell all the junk. The one and only trader that we're aware of. You must have something to offer from apart from shards. Now, can we trade?
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Yeah, boyo, we can totally trade. I'm gonna keep the bow. Worker pants. Items. I don't know, like, can you actually use this? I have no idea. Yeah, whatever. Though. Though. I don't know. Can probably, yeah, these are actual components. Can use that for stuff. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have a, like a junk, tab, so you can just safely sell all the stuff. That's unfortunate. Very sticky. I have no idea if I need that for anything. And sell another one of those. Oh, these are all broken. Okay. Yeah. Don't think I need brooms. Probably don't need the mugs. Fine dining knife. No signs of corrosion. Gland soup. You need gland and poison leaf and a bottle of water. What does that do for us? Poison resistance. Okay. And health regen. It sounds like a terrible idea, but it actually is probably pretty good. Okay, great. Complete trade. Actually, anything to buy? I don't think so. I think I'm still, yeah, I'm still really, really short. Okay, sub trade. Yeah, I'm still kind of short on stuff.
Stop messing around with that technology, will
I'm
you?
sorry. Grief. Oh, hello. Forbidden.
Needs a key.
No, you have a lockpick, dude. You still not have a... Oh, mug. You really not have lockpicks? Add. Oh, I don't have lock picking yet. Okay, never mind then. Never mind. No, end. Thought we're all good. Yeah, she was definitely trying to keep an eye on me.
That turns
Okay,
my
up.
blood cold.
There. Wait, what is this? Did I go to this? I've been here. Oh, this is like the bar? Well, hello. Brand.
What have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Is this your tavern?
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hardworking man. We offer shelter to all loyal Berserkers. You want something to drink?
Tell me.
First of all, tell me things. Have you heard anything about the Albs?
Have you heard anything about the Alps recently?
Well, it's said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Albs, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there to the west.
Calyx. Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Albs seen since then.
You happen to know where in the north he's gone?
Do you know where in the north he is gone?
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Obessa. There's not many Berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Ice Palace? You know anyone who made it all the way to the Ice Palace, though?
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down to the Ice Palace?
Not that is still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
I guess I don't really need to read out all of these dialogue options because he voices them, right?
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need ELEX weapons to survive. You ask the Alps. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the Berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? ELEX rots whatever it touches. Look at the Alps. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
What's so good about nature?
Have a beer, and you can taste it. Nature is magic. Real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So, that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Idan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by ELEX. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of Berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the World Hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Who are the Berserkers?
We're the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the Outlaws. Or an ELEX edition like those Alps. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Couldn't help but notice that he didn't mention anything about the clerics.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Okay. Liquor, health regen, an energy drink, also health regen, sweet and caffeinated. Soup, beer, bread. I don't know if I actually need any of this stuff. I mean, I've got lots of health things. Does he really sell weapons? No. Okay, does he buy anything from me? Oh, I guess I could sell him a bunch of stuff. What do we got? Tons of cultivator's leaf. An apple a day is hard to find in Megaland. It doesn't do a lot of health regen, so I'll just sell those, I guess. Yeah, the wine is better. fried meat is pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of the dried meat. Canned meat's not that great either. Healing potion, of course, is good. That's like a one-time burst heal, whereas the food and stuff is like a regen over time. You basically buy everything too, and they don't seem to have like a limit to how much money how much stuff you can sell to them, which is interesting.
Later, all right?
Okay. You are a worker. You are a cultivator. You are a warrior. Okay, that's fine. There's a fine cup down there. Did we? I don't remember being in this area. Oh, yeah. No? Am I? No, this is a different spot than we've been. Trampling through there something. I don't know what this is. It looks like... What would you grow here? Some sort of vining plant that things have to hang down? Yes. Alaric.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Why does every unique, well, not every unique, but several of the unique berserkers sound like complete skis bags? It sounds like a scam.
Sounds like a scam.
Cautious. Oh, I like that. It means you're discreet. And discreet is just what I need. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities.
Oh, good God.
And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both elixir.
You're such a scumbag. It sounds like you get me in trouble. Why should I trust you? Why should I trust him?
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I'm a hooded crow. Not one of your rule-making Eisen clan. Not a wannabe Hammer clan. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking, hooded crow.
Clans?
The Hammer clan, the Eisen clan, and the clan of the Hooded Crows. That's your berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the elixir is. You can spend your life dreaming of elixir, or spend your elixir living your dreams. Your choice.
So are you like a fence? But I can already sell stolen stuff, so... You're looking for rare items.
You're looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone.
Oh yeah,
And
it sounds
all for the
totally
right price.
great and straight up.
I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Oh my God, you're such a piece of crap. Can you teach me something?
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I still don't have enough elixir, or, and of course I'm gonna have to spend points in, in some kind of skill. You know what? As long as we're sneaking around being a thief, maybe pickpocketing is a good option. Okay, well, I don't actually have enough elixir for that right now, but good to know that a pile of garbage is right outside should we, you know, need to discard something. Stop, thief!
Who are you hiding from?
Who is seeing me? Not hiding from anybody. I'm just taking the chalice. Large bag of elixirs. Nice. I guess people can probably see me right through the windows, yeah. Steal the stew, man. Get it.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Nothing but good, honest, law-abiding, totally legit work. Hard work. You never leave here, unfortunately. Alright, I think that is it for down here. I think we finally actually managed to do it. It only took all day. What in the hell is that thing? Well, that looks interesting. Is that...
Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
I'm sorry, okay?
So, what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this Berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
I'm an Alb defector. Straight up. I'm not actually from Edan. I'm nobody. I don't have to explain myself to you. I'm an Alb defector. Let's just straight up
I am an Alb defector.
see what he has to say about
My
that.
people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
I'm looking for work. Looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Edan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Totally, man, totally. Did you repeat that?
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
What kind of man is Thorold?
Master Thorold. What kind of man is he?
Thorold is not here at the moment. The warlords are in charge of the day-to-day running, though all owe their allegiance to him, the Pilgrim. He has taken it upon himself to go into retreat, to seek the answers we need for Edan to survive. His knowledge of magic is superior to anyone's. If there is any person capable of solving the problems we face, it is the Pilgrim.
Do you think the Berserkers can stop the Alps from conquering Edan?
The Berserkers raised Edan from wasteland to forest. This is our home, and we will hold it.
I heard you had taken heavy losses.
War takes its toll. The clerics fought us, the outlaws have raided us, and now we must face the elves. But the Berserkers' roots run deep into the ground here. And we have something to fight for.
With magic, with self-belief and hard steel, we have returned as many dead Albs to Zakor as they have left Berserkers dead and dying here. Cormag, Angram, and myself will see the Berserkers stand firm. Talk to Angram if you want to know more.
Okay, and how's the war going?
How is your war against the Albs going?
Our war. This isn't a war of our choosing. They attacked us. Then they sent a party to construct a converter in the north of Edan. You'll find the metallic ruins of it there. And the soil around that monstrosity holds the bones of the Albs that came with it. Since then, they have raided, rather than trying to hold ground in Edan. But who knows where and when they will strike next? Here, or in Tavar, or Ignadon. The war has hurt them, no doubt. Even their own kind has rebelled. There's a group of Alb separatists to the north. They continue their love of ELEX machines, but they are fighting their own kind.
That's who I want to join.
Where can I
Angram,
find
then?
Angram?
Look for him in the Warrior's Quarter, near the Mana Shrine.
Where is the warrior quarter?
That would be near the Mana Shrine. If you wish to find something in Goliath, take your feet out of the door and find someone else to be your tour guide.
Okay. Yeah, your armor is kind of nice.
Where can I buy armor like yours?
Ha! You can't simply buy a warlord's armor. You don't even have the rank of a cultivator, let alone that of a warrior. And you want warlord's armor?
Why not?
Slow down, friend. First prove to me that you would be a good cultivator. So, make yourself useful in the city, and we can talk about better armor for you.
Let's assume I help you out.
Yes?
What kind of special tasks would you have for me?
Special tasks? Why would you figure that I need someone who can do more than just the usual?
Because I see what's going on here.
Is it that obvious that we have some problems here in Goliath?
Oh yeah. Real obvious. Oh. Well, that's an insult.
Yes, it's apparent.
I have to admit I underestimated you. At least you're observant. But it also takes guts to confront me. So you really want to help us out?
Yes.
There are many things to be done. Our people are dedicated, but we still have supply shortages. Food, medicine, machine parts, and other equipment. There are too few cultivators in the fields. Speak to the people here, and they can tell you where your skills are best used. Earn their trust, and you may earn mine. And if you're planning to join us, then I will have a very special task for you. A lot of people come to me, looking to join us, to climb the ranks. You look like you have ambition. If you earn my trust, you'll go far here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to join them. I'd like to talk to the clerics and the outlaws first. Yeah, I guess I can just... That's probably if I want to actually join him. About my support?
About my support.
I don't work for free.
I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me.
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and you should be satisfied with the rewards you're given. No one will cheat you here. But you should not expect charity.
Hey, what do I need to do?
What do I need to do?
Ask around the city. Help the people here, and they will give a good report of you to the warlord of their clan. Some are overburdened, or are doing things that are not in line with the law. Lend them a hand, and uphold our rules.
And that means...
Don't do anything forbidden by our laws. It is that simple.
So how am I doing?
How am I doing?
You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges.
Literally haven't done anything.
Earn my approval.
Okay. Fair enough. Or you? You're a worker. Well, an observable area. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in up there. Yeah, man. Who's this? The worker. That's Ragnar. Guard.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
That's more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Are you in need of medical supplies? It'll take time to prepare them, I'm afraid. With all the fighting, we haven't any stocks left.
Do you help everyone?
Do you help everyone who asks?
It is a healer's duty, especially in these times of war. And it is needed, bitterly. Which is what I have heard from everyone we picked up. Terrible. I wish I could offer aid to all those in need. But it seems not even our magic helps us keep up with supplies.
You must hear a lot about what's going on.
I don't need to hear. I get to see the results. The magic the Albs are using is so destructive. Somehow they're managing to use pure ELEX, and it makes me fear for our warriors.
It's more powerful than Berserker magic?
It's more destructive. With the damage it's causing, I can't believe it isn't tearing the Albs apart too. It must hurt them.
Hurt? Yes. But they're trained to reject emotions and feelings.
Yes. They say ELEX makes machines of men, but I have heard there are Albs who have escaped their addiction. I wish I could meet one. Knowing what they feel might help me assist others to overcome their addiction.
What can you do about ELEX withdrawal? Not that I have it or anything.
What do you know about ELEX withdrawal?
I met an Alb separatist. He was brought in as a prisoner. His external wounds weren't so bad, but internally, emotionally, he was trying to cope with all those withdrawal symptoms, and at the same time he was rediscovering his emotions. All that pain, all that confusion.
What happened to him? Where is he?
He died. It was all just too much. I wish I could have learned more from him. If he could leave, so could others. Maybe that could offer hope to us all.
Can you heal my wounds?
Let me have a look. You don't seem to have any broken bones. Here, I think this will aid you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I don't think I don't have survival. No, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
We are here.
So if I had survival,
to heal.
she'd probably have given me more.
Besides, the more people who can patch themselves up, the less time we'll have to spend picking up the pieces.
Right on.
Nah.
Nah. Rude. No. Nothing over there.
I'm watching you.
You're not doing very. Oh, you are doing a good job. You're actually like literally staring right at me. Right. There's mugs and things. Too bad. I'd kind of like the journal right there. Okay, so you're just gonna Keep an eye on me, are you? Oh, wait. Healing plant.
Did someone tell you you could come in here?
Oh boy.
You'd better not try anything.
Man, they are like on top of it over here. Ooh, a lockpick. Well, oh, I'm totally being followed. Really?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Thief!
Oh no!
Thief!
I was caught! That is why we have quick save. Well, not quick save, but saves. Saves come.
What are you doing now?
I really
Quit sneaking around.
need them to not be looking at me. Okay, and now. Nice.
Quit sneaking around.
Yeah. Super sneak, super sneak. Aldrum?
Welcome to the Mana Shrine. Have you been sent here with a task? Or are you here in search of a healer? Speak now. Or have you taken a vow of silence?
You apparently have not.
It sounds like you're doing good work.
Saving our world. The only work that matters. This is the Mana Shrine, where ELEX is turned from poison to nectar. One day, all ELEX will come here, and Magellan will be free from its influence. Until then, we must contend with the danger here. The power released from ELEX can make the shrine a hazardous place. Please, be careful here. The power of ELEX. Tell me, who are you? You've not said what you're doing here. Something brought you here, didn't it? You were drawn to this place.
Yes, Duras told me to come here.
I was an alb, but I'm free from ELEX now.
Then you are an alb no more. It is ELEX that turns a man into an alb. Without that poison, you are free to make your own choices. You have told me who you were. Now we will find out who you are. Please understand, whatever feelings are new to you, every person faces that same struggle. It is the struggle Magellan suffers from too. She is dosed with ELEX. She has it in her veins as you did. But Magellan does not suffer from temptation. You must feel the lure of ELEX to your bones, the power it offers. Resist it. One sign of you giving in to the temptation of ELEX, and I will be forced to report you. If this world gives in to ELEX, it will consume us all.
Okay, so we've made a decision that is going to have an effect on the entire rest of the story. Good to know.
What do you do here, other than give free advice?
As Amric said, our hope for Magellan is that all ELEX shall become mana. That from mana Magellan will be reborn. From wasteland shall spring forest, for we are the healers of the world. So, the workers bring the ELEX to us, and we transmute it at the Mana Shrine. Well, that is supposed to be what happens, but people don't seem able to stick to their tasks.
How does mana help you cast magic?
That we have yet to understand, though we do study it. Even now, Thorold the Pilgrim has withdrawn from ELEX to study its mysteries in the hope we can grow stronger. Those who cast magic will tell you that while the elves lose their emotions closing off their minds, mana opens the mind, connects you and the world.
Isn't mana addictive like ELEX?
It is the power of mana that is addictive, not the substance itself. You can see that in Goliath. We don't need mana like the Alps have to have their ELEX, and we use a lot less. Most of the ELEX we find is given to our seedlings. Mana puts our bodies and minds in harmony with the magic we use. For us, it is natural. The energy the Alps use in magic is torn from the world. It damages them, and it damages the world.
So, how do you transform ELEX?
Transmute. We transmute ELEX. We place the ELEX in the mana shrine. There is something in this mountain, the way the rock was changed by the comet. As the ELEX passes through, it is changed, purified into mana. If you bring anything that has been altered by ELEX close to the shrine, you can feel it.
Including the thing that's implanted in my arm?
You say people aren't doing their tasks.
Yes, the biggest problem we have is temptation. ELEX corrupts people as it does the planet. Last week, 5 large pieces of ELEX disappeared from the shrine before it could be transmuted, at the same time as Crowl, one of our guards.
What could the thief use it for?
I don't know, but ELEX is food only for machines. Feed it to the plants and they become tainted. Feed it to a man and it drives out his emotion. It can kill his soul. I think Crowl is the thief, but thinking is uncertainty. The searches for him and the ELEX have come up empty, and I have no idea why he would take the ELEX.
Thank you for your pathing there, NPCs.
I can find Crowl for you, for a price.
Honest labor deserves reward. I can put in a good word for you with the Warlords. Then, if you decide to join us, that will open the way for you. If it is shards that would help motivate you, then I can offer you payment. I know we all need to pay our way in the world. So, will you help me?
Maybe.
Maybe. Where would I need to start looking for Crowl?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? The guards tried Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath. Crowl spent a lot of time up there, sitting out on the main balcony. He's a thinker. While the guards might have been there already, they aren't the best of investigators. Maybe you will have more fortune if you look there.
You're comfortable with an Alb living in Goliath?
An Alb is a man who has become a slave to ELEX. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs and to me that we should give all those who want it a second chance. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
What are the laws?
The laws were laid down by Amrak when he founded the Berserkers. But what matters is the spirit of the law. Protect Magalan. That is what Amrak truly intended when he founded the Berserkers. Whatever words and interpretations have been added to Amrak's words, it is Magalan's future that counts above all.
Okay. Seems reasonable and everything. What goods do you got? Let's
What
trade.
goods have you got?
Sure.
Sure. All of a sudden his voice completely changes. Okay, he's got instructions. Use this to create an amulet that increases parry and attack strength. Well, that is very expensive. Requires a whole bunch of things. Okay. Amulet of Charisma boosts experience, increases charisma and boosts experience from missions. That would be nice. Instructions in making healing potions. I need chemistry 1, but looks like I have everything else. Need wine and healing plants to make it. Okay, it's a sort of a basic healing potion. Mana potions. Another kind of mana potion. Healing. Ring of Defense. Yeah, all this stuff is like way too expensive for us. Okay. Oh, wait. There you go. You have a broom. And some mugs. And the chalice from the palace. You got a few shards for it. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of that too. Okay. Trade. Yep. Sounds good. This is the mana shrine, is it? Take mana. Forbidden. Okay. Fine. Continuing up then. Hey, there's a radio tower. Oh. There is like ELEX all over the place, man. Can I take it? There's like nobody here. I need ELEX. I do. I really do. Take that. And take that, and take all of that. Oh yeah, this is my reward for climbing all the way up here, right? Yeah. And one more. That's it. Nice. So this is the whatever. And I assume, oh, this is like, oh, is this ELEX? Some of the large shards, and it's like dropping ELEX as it's being drawn into the shrine? I don't know, something like that. Okay, whatever. Either way, we got lots of ELEX. That's what's important. Does this place,
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
Is this like a loop or what? I can't believe they complain about me just pulling out my phone, essentially. Oh my god, it's a phone! Armorsmith.
Hey, watch it there! I hate it when people mess with my stuff. You think the armor in this place makes itself? Well, you wouldn't be the only one, but let me tell you, it's not true. Damned hard work makes it. My damned hard work. So don't get in my way.
Damn hard work and a good stiff drink. Blur.
What's so good about the armor you supply?
Quality, skill, years of practice technique. And as you go up through the ranks, you're eligible for different equipment. As a cultivator, you'll be confronted with different challenges to a warrior or a paladin. So for cultivator armor, I make sure to give you the freedom of movement needed for working in the fields. But a warrior's armor must be robust, better able to absorb damage during combat.
Can I get some of this armor?
I am only authorized to hand out equipment to anyone who has earned it. A cultivator isn't allowed to wear the armor of a paladin. That armor goes with that rank and that honor. So, if you want a set of it, you'll have to work to earn it.
Yeah.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
What exactly is cultivator armor? Hunter armor? Oh, that's expensive. We don't have the money for that. A worker helmet. Basic helmet worn by berserkers. Hunter armor. Carrying power and armor. Requires strength and constitution. Worker armor. I mean, technically I can wear that, but I don't have the money for it. And hunter pants. Durable in the wilderness, good clothing for hunting. And basic work trousers. Okay. A horned sword. 5,000? Holy. I guess stealing brooms and mugs is not going to cut it. I can't even get like a hatchet. Just a bog basic hatchet. Actually, that requires quite a bit of strength and constitution. Slaughter blade. Warrior's sword. An iron hammer. A war bow. 8,000. Okay, well, that's great. Phew. He also buys everything? Actually, I'm going to sell that. I already have like several of those, and I'm going to be getting more meat anyway, so. Okay. Funny that they run off. They've been standing here, and then they run off as soon as you make a trade with them. We've got a rat, and we've got... Wait. What? Nope. Don't load. Did you see me through that? Nope. Oh yeah, fine dining fork. Nice. Weapon trader.
Stay alert out there.
What you got?
What goods have you got?
Understood.
What do you got? Understood. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, so he's got basic swords, hatchets, a bow, cultivator bow, which is the one I already have. He doesn't have any armor. Okay, just some... Oh.
Curiosity can get you killed. It's about time.
Sorry. Good grief. A little bit, a little bit, trigger happy there, bro. Oh, there's a bunch of people in here. And you are? Ingram.
Another one?
Look at that hair.
Security have been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust.
That looks a little rough.
What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Would you let me stay here and become a berserker?
Finding new recruits is part of a warlord's duty. You will find Goliath more open than many places. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down with the laws. Yeah, Cinda sent me.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs, and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
I have no idea who Jorah is.
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out.
Jorah?
Once more, it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then, there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
I do not have survival 2, so a troll?
A troll killed your men?
Good men. I've fought beside some of them. Being eaten alive was not the fate they deserved. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
Oh. Okay.
There's nothing here for you.
They are not impressed with me going in there. Okay. Relax, folks. Relax. I was just snooping around. Nothing to get worried about.
Don't steal anything here.
No? Are you sure about that? A whole quiver?
You think I didn't notice what you were doing?
I'm pretty sure you are not noticing what I'm doing. Ooh. Why does that say -/1? What does that mean?
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Beyond my ability? That is a bolt. Oh.
I can see you.
I can see you.
Another damned outsider. We ought to lock you up until we can ship you back to where you came from.
You have a problem with outsiders?
You have a problem with outsiders?
Can you think of one problem on Magellan that isn't down to outsiders? The clerics gave us the Albs. The Albs come here building their filthy converters. They foul our soil, kill our people. The only thing stopping these bastards killing every last one of the free people are the hooded crows.
Okay, so you're saying that the clerics what created the Albs, or the Albs, I don't know, evolved somehow from a group of clerics?
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us Berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men.
Oof.
Now, I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
And there's not much of you left. I mean, they can't go losing 10 warriors each time there's like a scouting party out there. They don't have that many people.
You want to kill Albs?
I want to exterminate them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Albs?
Not really. Wait, where are they? Tell me the mission.
Tell me the mission.
Very well. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Hey. Where?
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there and out along the river by the World Heart.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people, and feed them into their converters. Every alb, every mutant stands against nature.
It almost sounds like you envy the Alps' power.
A fully trained alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Alps.
Okay. Do you trust anybody?
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
Okay. What do you
teach me something?
Teach?
Yes.
You can teach me radiation resistance, fire, frost, poison, armor, animal trophies. Now that's something we can actually afford. Look at that. Unlocks the ability to acquire special trophies from animals. I just need to spend a little bit of stuff in, some points in intelligence and dexterity. That could be a thing. Wow, that would be basically all of our money. Yeah, I can't actually select that, so let's actually do that, maybe. Oops, nope, sorry. Nope, crap. Well, you're not gonna be very happy about that. But dexterity, let's do 5 in that. And what was the other one? Intelligence? Wait, I want to...
What are you doing?
Personality? Angler, crafting skills, survival, there we go. Yeah, intelligence and dexterity. Improving dexterity increases ranged damage and unlocks new abilities and items, okay. And intelligence, permanently increases mana or psi power and unlocks new abilities.
Be careful what you do here.
Apply those. And then... Okay, so you can't just... Like, I can't just unlock this ability. Even though I have the ability, I have to have somebody train me. That's interesting.
Teach me something.
So you gotta find somebody who can unlock the ability that you want. That's an interesting mechanic, you know? Like, you can spend points into your attributes, but you need money for somebody to train you, and you need to find the right trainer. Okay. There you go. Animal trophies number 1. That'll pay well when we next fight another animal. And that's probably a good place to stop for now, I guess. Oh, okay. This shows me all the charisma trainer. Yeah. Survival trainer, crafting trainer. Okay, that sounds good. We will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.